There's all kinds of rubber band guns, but today we're going to make a micro Tommy rubber band gun. You can pick up everything you need for the Micro Tommy rubber band gun at your local discount store, or you may even have some of this stuff laying around the house. Now at the end of this project build, I'll show you where you can get the instructions and templates absolutely free. After printing the templates, you'll cut out all the small pieces. You're not going to have to do any measuring to make this gun. Once the pieces are cut out, it's time to grab your popsicle sticks and get to work. To make your outlines, you can tape the templates down on the popsicle sticks, or when you print them, just print them on a sheet of label paper. I found that just holding them in place was good enough to make the outlines. Once you've outlined all your pieces, it's time to cut them. Now there's a bunch of different ways you could do this, including a pair of scissors, a box cutter, X-Acto knife. I found the easiest way for me was using my Dremel with a cutoff wheel on it. You're also going to need a piece of sandpaper, preferably around 100 grit. We'll cut out a small piece and use it to smooth things down and to round off some corners. Then it's time to start putting the pieces together, and the easiest way to do that is with hot glue. These are the buttstock pieces, and once you have them lined up, squeeze them together until the glue hardens. Continue assembling the pieces using hot glue according to the instructions and make sure things are nice and lined up. Our side rail pieces are together and we've added the rear grip. Now it's time for our little mini clothespin. This is going to act as our trigger. We'll add some hot glue to the spring sections to make it a little bit sturdier and then make a few cuts. And our modified trigger is now glued to the main frame. Every gun needs a barrel, so we'll be using a small dowel for that. The barrel is glued in place and our gun is taking shape. We'll need a front grip as well, along with a sight and buttstock plates that we've put on the back. Our buttstock assembly is next, and that'll be glued to the back of our gun. Every machine gun needs a magazine, so in this case, we'll assemble our magazine mount with 3 pieces of popsicle stick, and that'll be glued to a small sewing bobbin, which is going to serve as our magazine that'll hold our ammo. And that's the final assembly. Our Micro Tommy rubber band gun is done. I think it looks pretty cool. To store the rubber band ammo in our magazine, you just wrap the rubber bands around the magazine mount. You can store about 10 rubber band bullets. But now the big question, does it shoot? We'll load a rubber band by inserting it in the slit in the end of our barrel and then hooking it onto our clothespin trigger. It's now ready to fire. And I gotta tell you, it's accurate. This was my first shot with the Micro Tommy rubber band gun, and I knocked the target over. This was a lot of fun to build, and now it's time for you to build yours. Now there's a link in the description where you can get the instructions and the template completely free to build your very own Micro Tommy rubber band gun. And this project was courtesy of my friends over at Sonic Dad. Now, if you haven't checked out their website, they have all kinds of really cool projects. There's a link in the description for that too. And you might want to check out their YouTube channel as well. Well, that's how to make the Micro Tommy rubber band gun. I hope you liked this project. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.